Everyone, this is Kurisu, and today we'll be doing our Saturday morning Q&A. So you guys are welcome to ask whatever you'd like in chat, and I will answer as I get the opportunity. In addition, we can also do whatever you guys want. If you just want to do Q&A, that's cool. If not, we can also do art or games or whatever. Welcome to chat, Sniper. How are you? Awesome. What were you watching on YouTube? That sounds like fun. I'm not familiar with that. You might have to tell me a little more. Like, what do they usually do? Sorry guys, my avatar is... There it is. It's being a little glitchy. Hopefully it doesn't do this. So what's everyone up to? Anything interesting this morning? Oh yeah, I think you mentioned them last time. Did you have any questions today for Saturday morning Q&A? Alright. Take your time, Sniper. That really depends. Because, like, I would say in terms of favorite restaurant, it would depend on, like, what classification of restaurant. Like, because when it comes to restaurants, you have, like, the fast food genre, you have, sort of, like, the more, like, sit down, like, enjoy a meal restaurants. It just kind of depends. But one that I've enjoyed is probably, I don't know, I would say as far as, like, actual restaurants, I would probably say Texas Roadhouse because I enjoy steak and they don't do a bad job. But then when it comes to, like, more fast food restaurants, I like, it depends on what I want to get, but I would probably say either KFC or Wendy's. Keep things more interesting. Go ahead and add the art that I'm working on. There we go. So this is an illustration that I'm working on at the moment. What's your favorite restaurant, Sniper? I'm sorry, I asked what your favorite restaurant was. And my favorite dessert. That is probably a lot more difficult than like my favorite food or restaurant. Because like this is going to sound childish, but desserts are like my favorite thing. So trying to narrow that down to a favorite is really difficult. So let's see. I like cookies. But I would say some of my favorite desserts are probably like I prefer desserts with like a softer, more like not necessarily like a jello texture or pudding, but like I don't know. I really like I don't know, like I enjoy sugar cream pies. Because they don't really have like a distinct flavor outside of just being sweet. Um, in relation, I kind of like creme brulee, which is like similar in texture and flavor, just without the crust. Not exactly, but a little bit similar. I also kind of like flan, but without the caramel sauce. I'm not a fan of caramel, really. You know, I've heard of In-N-Out Burger, but I've never been to one. They don't really have them where I'm from. But if I'm ever like in an area that does, I've always wanted to try it just because everyone is all about In-N-Out Burger.
How we used to run against the morning sun. There is a place where I wanna go, where it all started a long time ago. I remember the days when it all comes back to me. Every time I go to sleep, you're lying next to me. 'Cause we are together now.
Yeah, Sonic is pretty good.
'Cause we are together now. Nothing can bring us down. 'Cause we are together now. Not even time to separate us now. We are forever young.
I really like their milkshakes. Like their peanut butter milkshake is really good. It's like it's hard to find places that have a peanut butter milkshake because almost everywhere that has anything like that, it's just like strawberry, chocolate, and vanilla, and that's it. So like, I always get peanut butter milkshakes when I can because peanut butter is great. Probably one of my favorite flavors.
'Cause we are together now. Not even time to stop us now. 'Cause we are forever young. What does perfect even mean? Is there even such a thing?
No, you don't have to apologize. Everyone has their own preferences.
Switch up all the rules.
Because, like, just as an example, a lot of people are all about chocolate, but I don't like chocolate, so you know, you don't have to like everybody that, or you don't have to like everything that everybody does, or like everything that everybody else likes, I guess, is a better way to word that. Uh, I'm not familiar with what that is.
Expectations, they keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm gonna live inside the upside down for a minute and pretend, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. And if I say it enough, it gets ingrained in my head, and I start to think, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that doesn't sound bad. I would probably get it without cheese. That's pretty good otherwise.
I'll be dreaming. 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 I'll be dreaming.
Hey, welcome to chat, Jihan. How are you? To answer your question, Sniper, I'm not really sure what my favorite TV show is. I don't really watch a whole lot of TV. Most of what we watch is just stuff that we can stream. But I guess as far as like favorite series, you want like a series in general, or like my all-time favorite? Because that's probably going to be an anime. Or do you want something that doesn't include anime? I'm sorry, do you prefer to go by May? I feel bad if you do, because I have totally not been calling you that. in that case, I haven't seen Moonlit Fantasy. Favorite series. I mean, my favorite series is definitely Steins Gate, which is my favorite anime. But a few others that we've been watching are Jujutsu Kaisen. Let's see. That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime is pretty good. Let's think of others. I really enjoyed Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Oh, you don't have to apologize to me. It happens. Technology is fun sometimes. I haven't seen that one, but I've heard mixed things about it. Oh my gosh, Sniper. It happens. Like, the way that Twitch has their stuff. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, this way that they have their stuff set up is kind of weird. No, I haven't seen Spiderwick. I've heard of it, but that's about all I know about it. That's interesting, May. Because, like, usually stories like that have, like, a lot more going on. But I wonder if it is actually worth watching or not. Because, like, I'm curious if all the branches sort of line up eventually, or if it is just nonsense. If that makes sense. I might not check it out then. Yeah, I understand. Like, when it comes to anime, I will watch literally anything, um, just to fill the time, but I'm really picky about what I consider good and not good when it comes to anime. And you're fine. English doesn't have to be good. Um, let's see. My favorite anime character is definitely Makise Kurisu from Steins Gate. Uh, one moment, and I can link in chat. Yeah, I really liked Blue Exorcist. I was surprised at how good that series actually was. So that should be a picture of the character I mentioned. You know, I like Kakashi's design, but I've never actually watched Naruto. I haven't seen that one either. It seemed like it was kind of more of a slice of life series, and I'm not really into those. That was just based on the visuals. I don't know what it's actually about or anything. Welcome to chat, Zach. How are you? Oh, you don't have to apologize. Life happens sometimes, and I get that. Because, like, just as an example, I was sick most of last week. And, like, I streamed a little bit, but, like, I was literally asleep the rest of the week. So, like, I get it.
Face to face, I found my pain beneath the lies and broken dreams. Lost the love I had in me, it tore me apart, fade away. I felt so lost, but I held on to what I had. For what it's worth, if you're feeling low, just know that you can. Yes, you can. There's life in love that you hold. Rise above and let it glow.
I haven't watched Boruto either, so I don't really have an opinion on the series.
Crash and burn, I found myself beneath the emptiness. Wanting more, I let it go. Holding on to love. Breaking through, I feel alive. For once in my life, I'ma live by the want to be all I can. Let the rest just crash and burn.
I don't think I've heard of that one. What's it about, Zach?
Crash and burn. Oh, oh, let it crash and burn. This one for the person who feels alone. This one for the hero who has no home. This one for the one who live for hope. Changing better days. Pick your head up, keep on fighting, living, loving. Make your mind up. If you want it, take it, fly away, soaring high above the clouds. Hear the voices calling out. All you want is love. Crash and burn, I found myself.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
Make your mind up. Wanting more, I let it go. Holding on to love. Breaking through, I feel alive. For once in my life, I'ma live by the want to be all I can. Let the rest just crash and burn. Let the rest just crash and burn.
So, Zach, I'm assuming you probably like comedy sort of anime series.
Round and round we go, losing self.
Oh my gosh, that's great.
I keep telling myself, but I don't wanna let you know. Is this what we become? Strangers on the run, looking for something, chasing the sun. All those days, trying to find a place that you'll make them just be alone, alone. All those nights lying by your side, like a surprise, feeling it shine under your spotlight.
Have you seen The Devil is a Part-Timer? It's sort of a comedy series. I can link it real fast. Because they just released recently that they're going to have a second season of that, so that's exciting. Okay, well, I'll still go ahead and link it, just in case anybody else is interested. Yeah, because supposedly they're supposed to release the second season sometime this year. I've heard of it, Sniper, but I haven't watched it. Welcome to Chat Madness. How are you? And yeah, I really appreciate that. I'm glad you like it. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit. Awesome. I really appreciate it. So this is a full view of what I'm currently working on. It's a commission piece for one of my clients. And I'm sorry, Madness, that sucks. I'd send some ice your way if I could, but it's easier said than done, unfortunately. Thanks, Zach, I appreciate that. That said, I will offer the disclaimer. I think that anybody can do art, so, like, if you want to do what I do, like, literally it just takes practice and, like, studying the right things, and, like, really, like I said, anybody can draw, it just takes time to get to whatever level you want to be. Sounds interesting, Sniper. Hey, welcome to chat, Lucky. How are you today? Also, sorry, got a little tongue-tied. If anybody has any questions, you're welcome to ask whatever you'd like for our Q&A this morning. That's exciting. Because, like, If there's going to be a second season, that means the first must have been at least worth watching. Otherwise, they wouldn't have another one coming out. That's good. I'm glad to hear it, Lucky. My avatar is rigged to follow my movements, as well as somewhat my facial expressions, but mostly the mouth movements. I also have it set up so that if for whatever reason the avatar stops tracking, it should still continue moving the mouth. And yeah, like, I really appreciate that. I'm glad you like it, Madness. Welcome to chat, Julius. No need to apologize. You're fine. You know, honestly, I know of Animorphs, and I have, like, a vague idea, but, like, I never actually got into it. But basically, there's, yeah, like Lucky said, it's about kids who could turn into animals. I just remember being in school and, like, all of the Animorphs books that people used to get, and, like, how the cover had, like, this picture of the kid turning into whatever animal they turned into. So that was interesting, I guess. That's interesting. Because, like I said, I never knew anything about the series other than the fact that the kids could turn into animals. And I really only knew about that because of the brief time when, I think they had a series on Nickelodeon, maybe. And, like, I might have watched, like, 1 or 2 episodes in passing, but not enough to really get into it. Um, I actually did not eat before the stream. Like, I mean, I've kind of been grazing all night, but like, I haven't actually eaten like a meal type thing yet. But I'll probably get something after this stream is over. Not really sure what I'm gonna get though. My day's been alright, Julius. I've been awake a little bit longer than my last stream, now that I've been up all night. But yeah, worked on art for a little bit. Not as long as I would have liked, but I figured it would have been probably better to have something to do like in the background while I'm answering questions. Yeah, let's see, of the things that I've eaten tonight, mostly Chex Mix. I had some the pork peppermint patties, a little bit of Mountain Dew. Let's see. I'm kind of a scavenger. I just eat whatever. I have not seen the Hansel and Gretel movie. What are you guys talking about? I didn't know that was a thing. And honestly, like, oh, I don't think I know the movie you're talking about, because the one that came to mind, which after processing I know is not the right one, was what was it? It was like Gnomeo and Juliet or something, where they have like the garden gnomes. I've never seen that one, but I don't know why Hansel and Gretel made me think of that. I guess because they're both kind of like fairy tale genre, maybe. I don't know. Well, I mean, like, not the witch hunter Hansel and Gretel, but like, you know, the original, I guess. have any other questions you want to ask? Hey, welcome to chat, Lion. I mean, to be fair, the movie is like 10 years old. That one's a tricky one. I would say probably a pterodactyl. Yeah, the Spinosaurus is pretty cool. That's the one that has like the sail on its back, right? Kinda. At least that's the closest thing I can compare it to. I mean, I can respect that though, because T-Rex is pretty cool. Especially with its closest living relative being the chicken, which happens to be one of my favorite things to eat. I can't complain. You know, Julius, I'm not 100% familiar with which one that is. Would you mind reminding me? Because, like, the name sounds familiar, but it's not clicking right now. Okay, yeah. I think I know the one you're talking about. You guys are asking a lot of good questions today. Also, just in case I haven't mentioned it, you guys are also welcome to answer any of the questions that people ask if you want. Because, like, I like to try to create the most welcoming and inclusive environment that I can during my streams, which you guys have kind of just been answering the questions, which is totally awesome. But I just wanted to throw that out there, just in case anybody wasn't sure. I'm not sure which one that is, Sniper. I might know the one you're talking about, but I'm not 100%. Yeah, what else do you guys want to know? We have been together for almost 11 years. It'll be 11 years in a few months. No, you're good. Yeah, it is. And it's crazy because everyone is always like, you know, like, you'll get tired of each other eventually. And it's kind of just like, you know, we've been together that long and, like, generally speaking, like, we don't even fight or anything because we, like, for the most part, we agree on all of the stuff that matters. And when I say stuff that matters, I mean, like, the controversial things, like, you know, politics, religion, which neither of us are all that religious. Let's see. Just kind of, you know, the stuff that people usually get in arguments over, I guess. Like, neither of us want kids, so that makes things easy. He's doing okay. He'll be home fairly soon, so he might join the stream, I don't know. Favorite type of living fish? I think lionfish are pretty cool. And for anybody who isn't familiar with what that is, I will link in chat real fast. Yeah, I would count a jellyfish. But I think if we were talking about just like ocean life in general, I would say that I really enjoy nautilus. I think they're pretty cool. As well as yeah, I really like the mimic octopus. It's pretty cool because it kind of just pretends to be whatever is around it. Gonna have to look into that. What is a gar? Oops, I'm sorry. My mistake. You can ignore that in chat. I was meaning to Google that. Those are pretty cool. Yeah, I've been up a while, so like it's close to my bedtime, so I'm kind of tired at this point. So you can, like I said, you can just ignore that. Yeah, maybe a little bit. It looks kind of like if you combined a fish with a crocodile and also a hedge trimmer. It's actually a pretty cool looking fish. Same.
Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all.
Let's check and see what alligator gar looks like. Oh, crocodile. No. Alligator gar. Oh my gosh, that's fantastic. I still think I like the nautilus better though. When I feel down or depressed, I tend to isolate. So like, I will kind of just, you know, close myself off from everybody and everything and process whatever I'm dealing with. Which, you know, everybody deals with things differently, but I would say that's just sort of how I figure things out. But yeah, that's sort of how I deal with life, I guess. Yeah, I kind of just sleep the negative feelings away and then they're gone. But, you know. Everybody learns to deal with things differently. Yeah, I'll have to remember not to bother any Gar if I see them. Yeah, I get that, Lucky. Like I said, whatever works. Let's see. Yeah, that's fair. I would say the same is probably true about a lot of animals, actually. Because, like, everything's cool until blood gets involved, and then they're like, oh, I can eat that. And, you know, food is not as readily available in the wild as it is for us. So, animals take whatever opportunity they can. Oh, you're fine, Zach. No need to apologize. Uh, if food was not as readily available as it is, I would probably die. But that's just my take on that. Just because, like, I am too busy with work and whatnot to, like, go and obtain my own food out in the wilderness. So I would probably just starve. And I'm sure I have seen a giant salamander, but I'm gonna look that up. Oh yeah, I've seen those. They're crazy. Oh my gosh, Zach, what is that emote? It's hilarious. I mean, I can forage, but I prefer not to because it's not convenient. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I would say when it comes to foraging, the biggest thing is just learning what plants are safe and not safe. Because there are a lot that look really similar to others. And one is totally safe, and the other will kill you. So, like, it really just depends. And, like, when it comes to stuff like that, I would say as a general statement, avoid mushrooms, because a lot of them are poison. Let's see. Berries, for the most part, are okay, but you have to pay attention to the leaves around them. Because there are some berries that are not okay for people to eat. But yeah, I don't know. Without being able to share pictures, which I guess I could technically link things. It's hard to really explain foraging just by talking about it. Yeah, because that emote looks like it's a cat, but it also looks like it might be some sort of, I don't know, like I have no idea, but it's really excited about whatever it's doing. The aliens and UFOs, like I'm neutral on that subject, just because, like, I'm not arrogant enough to say that we're the only quote-unquote intelligent life, considering how large the universe is. But it's not really something I've ever, like, obsessed over or anything. Oh my gosh, Zach, you're great. Definitely Mountain Dew in the wild, just not the type of Mountain Dew you would expect. Is it a hamster? It's moving around too much for me to tell. Oh my gosh. It might be a hamster. Oh my gosh. That emote of Stitch is fantastic. Because that's actually probably one of my favorite scenes in the movie. Either that or the one where Stitch like rips a hole in the side of the truck with the gasoline and like shoots himself into the air with the lava from the explosion. Like that's pretty cool. To answer your question, Sniper, yes, Stitch is wearing a bra as a hat. To answer your question, Lucky, it is very neutral in flavor, potentially a bit, I don't know, a bit, mineral-y, depending on whatever you got the dew from. Oh, that is Mew. I just saw it sort of like bubbling around and I thought it was just a heart, but yeah, that definitely is Mew. I appreciate that, Lucky. What does that say, Julius? Oh, I see. That's what it says for the Mew emote. Okay. I was really confused for a second. Oh my gosh, the cat with sunglasses is great. So, Julius, just in case it isn't loading for you properly, it is this message right here. The one that's highlighted. Oops, this one. So do you guys have any other questions? Like I mentioned before, I'm up for pretty much anything within reason. I always say within reason, because like, I know sometimes people will try to ask things that are like really outlandish or inappropriate, and I won't answer those or anything that would like dox me, but aside from that, everything else is pretty much fair game. That's a tricky one, because like I wouldn't really say I have a preference. but I do lean towards drawing foxes just because I really like to draw their tails. I might be a little biased on that one though. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. You know, that reminds me, I still need to make a hype emote for Kurisu. A couple of other emotes I want to make first, though. That's cool, Lucky. Was that an emote you were making, or just a drawing in general? Because if it's an emote, definitely share it here in chat if you want. That's cool. Yeah, I look forward to seeing what you do. That sucks, Lucky. I'm sorry. Yeah, definitely reach out if that's what you want to do. Like, I'd totally be down for doing emotes. I appreciate that, guys. You're awesome. And that's cool, Sniper. I really love the way those look. Yeah, that makes sense, Lucky. Plus, like, I could be wrong, but I assume you probably go by Lucky anyway, so I don't think that there'd really be a problem with rebranding. That's awesome, guys. Because, like, it's cool to see the different kind of foxes that people like. Because, my favorite is a red fox, but I don't see people who like the fennec foxes very often, so that's cool. Because, like, that's not as common. To answer your question, Lucky, as far as Mountain Dew goes, I would say my favorites are probably the original, Voltage, and I really enjoyed Pitch Black when they had that, and I was kind of disappointed when they got rid of it. Because, like, the grape flavor Mountain Dew is pretty good. The downside with that, like, there was another one that I tried at one point. I don't remember what flavor it was, but it was imported from Japan, and it was really similar to Pitch Black, but it was like somehow more grape, but it just didn't work, so I was kind of disappointed. I mean, I wouldn't say that people don't think they're adorable as much as red foxes are just more common. At least that's what I've seen more of. And no, I don't like Baja Blast. It's disgusting. That isn't anything against anybody who drinks it, but I would not be caught dead drinking that. It's gross. I haven't seen Ready Player One, but I've heard it's really good. It's on my list of movies that I plan on watching eventually. Yeah, I am talking about that one. Because now that you mention it, like, it tasted great, but, like, I think the other flavor that I was tasting might have been, like, a flower taste. They might have included actual violet in the flavor. I don't know. I could have been imagining that. But I've had other things that had flowery flavors, and I've never been a fan of any of those. Because, like, there are different kinds of teas that I've tried. Can't remember what it was. It might have been jasmine tea, maybe, that was from the flowers, and it was gross. Yeah, I don't know what all's in it, but I wasn't really a fan. Like, it wasn't horrible, but I handed off the rest of it to Zenmi to finish. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm not a fan of anything vegetable, so you're probably right. Because I didn't actually look at the ingredient list. Awesome. Thanks, Lucky. I'm glad you stopped by. Try to have a good day at work. Yeah, you're welcome. And for anybody who is interested, I do let people join my Discord. I'm just kind of particular in the sense that I prefer to send individual links rather than there. Just because I think sending links to people individually sort of helps prevent, like, issues with bots and things like that. Because that is probably the last thing that I want in my channel, is to have a bunch of random bots that we don't want. Sorry guys, I realized my avatar was making a weird face. I was resting my head on my hand and I realized it had the mouth open. Sorry about that. Yeah, definitely. Because, like, the last thing we need in our Discord is, hey, what would you do if $1,500 was deposited in your bank account right now? Well, first thing I do is go ahead and block this person for asking me that. Oh my gosh. But yeah. Yeah, I'm not a fan of bots. They don't do anything to help anybody. All they do is cause problems. For the most part. Like, unless it's a bot that you intentionally add that has a purpose. But, like, I really hate the uninvited bots that try to show themselves in places.
I'm on my own, broken alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air like a blazing flare. Just stare 'cause the
Oh my gosh, Sniper. I mean, you can be a bot slayer if you want.
that's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. I used to kiss your head.
Go ahead and shade her socks real quick, because that's gonna be a quick thing. Yeah, so a little bit of the story behind what's going on here. I'm gonna zoom out once it finishes saving. Okay. So these two characters are Nina and Lexa, and they are fighting over a plush of Zane. Because both of them want it, but neither of them realize that he has a second one that he was going to give them so that they would both have their own. But yeah, that's kind of what's going on here. Yeah, that sounds like a really cool theme. Thank you, Zach.
No point in blaming you, you did not know. Oh, I thought you were the one for me. That's why I give you everything.
Thank you, Zach. You're awesome. Oh my gosh, guys. Oh my gosh. I was gonna say, are you trying to get rid of my dots? For a dramatic pause. I don't know. I would define that as a victory. Oh my gosh, thank you, Zach. You started this, sniper.
I've been dreaming. 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 I've been dreaming.
Thank you, Zach.
I've been dreaming. 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 I'll be 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 dreaming.
Oh my gosh, you guys are ridiculous. Do you guys have any other questions for the stream today? Sounds like an interesting time overall. There we go. Thank you, Zach, and thank you, Sniper. I haven't really watched them. Talk to you later, Julius. Thanks for stopping by. Oh my gosh. That line is ridiculous. when it comes to tacos, I am pretty boring. So I would say either crunchy tacos with meat and lettuce only. I don't like cheese, and I don't like sour cream or any of the other normal toppings. Or I also enjoy what some people will call a walking taco, which is like a bag, like a small bag of Fritos corn chips, with like the taco stuff added in. I mean, some people also make a variation that uses Doritos instead, but I'm not really a fan of those. I've never heard of anybody putting gravy on tacos. That doesn't sound bad depending on what kind of gravy. Like, I would say beef gravy would probably work the best, but that's also my favorite kind of gravy, so, I don't know. I mean, then again, most of the time the meat in tacos is beef, so it makes sense. You don't have to apologize, Sniper. Spelling is hard sometimes, especially if it is not in a language you speak all the time. Gosh, Sniper, be careful. could be because you're not paying attention, but I am not certain. Thank you, Zach. Now Sniper is free to live his days without getting hurt all the time. What's everyone up to? I would say my favorite bird is probably a raven. Said, if I were to get a pet bird, probably be either a macaw or maybe a conure, just because it is not legal to own a raven. Not without like a boatload of paperwork and other prerequisites that I don't plan on getting. I'm not sure what Raven Pass is. Is that like a game or something? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not familiar with it. What else do you guys want to talk about? Or if you have any questions, you're welcome to ask. Alright, be careful, Zach. Hope you have a safe trip to wherever you're going. Really sure. Because, like, I don't really read a whole lot just because I don't have time. Like, I'm too busy. But I'm always down for recommendations. Like, whenever anyone's like, hey, you should check out this book. It's definitely something that I consider. But for the most part, it's easier to probably hear the genres that I'm into. Because, like, I am down for anything that's, like, sci-fi, fantasy, things like that. Hey, welcome to chat, Alex. How are you? I'm doing all right, thanks. Welcome to our stream. Today we are doing Q&A, so you're welcome to ask whatever questions you'd like if you'd like to do that. If not, you can kind of just hang out. Right now I'm working on an illustration for a client. And no, Sniper, I've never heard of that.
We lose ourselves in the spirit of things. We lose our sight when we put our trust in things of this material world, of things that fade away. Yet we keep coming back, 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 keep coming back. Of things we know.
I honestly have no idea, but based on the name, I would guess it's probably about a vampire rabbit, maybe, but probably not something I would be into. Spirit of things, we lose our sight when we put our trust in things of this material world, the things that fade away. Yet we keep coming back, 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 keep coming back. Interesting.
Of things we know. me dreaming. I'll be 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 dreaming.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I've never heard of that one.
I'll be dreaming. 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 I'll be dreaming.
Look into it, but I don't know if it sounds like something I would enjoy or not.
I'll be dreaming. 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 I'll be dreaming.
Alright, see you in a few minutes, Sniper. Hey, welcome to chat, Akatsuki. How are you? Thank you. just a little bit about our stream today. It is a Q&A stream, so you are welcome to ask any questions if you have any.
I've been watching you. Just come to me.
So what's everyone up to? Are you guys up to anything interesting? Or like I mentioned, our stream is a Q&A stream, so you're welcome to ask whatever you'd like.
It will be there taking your hand. You meet the unknown. You can't walk away. For some reason, it wants to take you, having no clue. You don't want to see. It will be there taking your hand. You meet the unknown. You can't walk away. For some reason, it wants to take you, having no clue. You don't want to see.
You didn't miss anything, Sniper. I'm doing alright, thanks. How are you, Akatsuki? Do you have any questions today for our Q&A? Yeah, my favorite Christmas movie. You guys are probably going to make fun of me for this one, but I would probably say Elf with Will Ferrell. That's probably my favorite Christmas movie. I'm not a fan of pineapple in general, so I don't think I really have an opinion on this topic, but I will say that I would never eat pineapple on pizza, but again, that's because I don't really care for pineapple in general. I also think that cooking it would give it like a really sort of gross, mushy texture, and I'm not really into that. Yeah, pineapple and bacon on pizza is alright.
So now can you tell me where you want to be in time? There's a million different places and a million different heights. I'll climb the tallest of the mountains, the highest place I find, so that I can look over and before me what is mine. Can you say that I disappeared? Can you say that I wasn't there for you when you went into hiding on the front steps of your porch? And I reflected on the memories, but I put out that torch. Hey! But I put out that torch. But I put out that torch. Can you say that I disappeared? Can you say that I wasn't there for you when you went into hiding on the front steps of your porch? And I reflected on the memories, but I put out that torch. Can you say that I disappeared? Can you say that I wasn't there for you? Can you say that? That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for.
Those movies are okay. surprised though at like how controversial people have tried to make them in the past few years. Granted, like, I can understand, because, like, some of the stuff included in the Rudolph movies is not really, like, I guess, appropriate by today's standards. But, I don't know. I was never really a huge fan of those movies anyway. Just because, like, the stop animation that they used was kind of clunky.
Up in the air, I want you to jump. Jump. Like you trying to get stuck in it. In the air. Like you trying to get stuck in the air.
I think this is, I don't know. I might stay on a little bit longer. I'm not sure. I can go ahead and shade her shirt.
Up in the air, I want you to.
So just to clarify, Sniper, are you asking which is my favorite between Halloween or Christmas? Because I would say I probably prefer Halloween over Christmas. Just because, like, I really love the Halloween aesthetic. really a fan of the cold personally. That's probably also part of the reason why I'm not the biggest fan of Christmas. Granted, like the last few years, it has not really been all that cold. Because, like, right now, it's almost seeming like this year is shaping up to be like the last few where it ends up being colder on Easter than Christmas. But we'll see how things go.
You were the only one who got me tripping up inside. All the words you told me, am I reading something different from your eyes? See you for a moment, even hope that I can feel you. See you, all that I wanted was to tell you that I need you. See you for a moment, even hope that I can feel you. See you, all that I wanted was to tell you that I need you. Now I'm finally right here with you. Now I'm finally right here with you.
I would ask how cold it was, but I'm not sure. Because when people say really far south,
We got a good thing
I think
going.
like
Why we gotta feel amplified?
people who say that like
Into the morning,
50 or 60 degrees is cold.
standing by your
So
side.
I don't know.
Look at me, I'm soaring, seeing all the truth behind your eyes. See you for a moment, even hope that I can feel you. See you, all that I wanted was to tell you that I need you. See you for a moment, even hope that I can feel you. See you, all that I wanted was to tell you that I need you. Now I'm finally right here with you. Now I'm finally right here with you. Your voice is getting nearer, heart is pumping, thoughts are running wild. We got a good thing going, why we gotta feel amplified. Sing to the morning, countless hours spending by your side. You look at me, I'm soaring, seeing all the truth behind your eyes.
I've seen you. I've patrolled these empty thoughts before, but I'm fixed now on the cure. I'm holding on to the last rock on the mountaintop, and I'm begging for your love. Do you remember the type of folk we used to be, and the simple souls we used to see? Do you remember a fallen man with no escape? It seems he lives in yesterday. If you play the way, well, I'll forgive you once again. I'm losing patience, and I know for sure that we've been right here before.
Okay.
I see the dangers, baby, I'm not crying over you. There's no point denying we're through, 'cause baby, I'm not crying over you. There's just shit that I've gotta do, so I'm not crying. tricks I've been playing, you're coming back for more. Do you remember the type of folk we used to be and the simple souls we used to see?
I don't like turkey personally. I've just never really been a fan.
If you play the way, well, I'll forgive you once again. I'm losing patience, and I know for sure that we've been right here before. I see the dangers, baby, I'm not crying over you. There's no point in lying, we're through. 'Cause baby, I'm not crying over you. There's just shit that I've gotta do, so I'm not crying. Baby, I'm not crying over you. There's no point in lying, we're through. There's just shit that I've gotta do, so I'm not crying.
Yeah, I've just never really liked it. Because, like, on one side of things, I don't really care for the way that most people prepare it, because, like, a turkey is hard to prepare correctly, because there's a lot of turkey that is really dry when people are done cooking it. But then I also just don't really like the flavor when compared to other options. Like, as far as, like, holidays and things like that, if it is Thanksgiving, for instance, I'm more likely to go with ham if that is an option. Or I'll just, stick to side dishes. If there isn't another preferable meat option to choose. Let's see. I don't really care for sweet ham either. Just regular roasted ham, I guess. As far as my favorite way for preparing chicken, it really depends on the mood I'm in. But I would say I enjoy my chicken either fried or grilled. But it depends on, like, what I'm eating with it. Because, like, I don't know. I'm not really a salad person, but I'll eat, like, a grilled chicken salad because the lettuce picks up some of the chicken flavor. I would probably say that I prefer my chicken fried. I also enjoy chicken in the form of a spicy chicken patty on a sandwich. That's pretty good. But yeah, like I said, it kind of just depends on what mood I'm in. Grilled fish is okay, but when it comes to fish, I mostly just like salmon. Like, I'm not really all about fish. Like, I enjoy fish, but some varieties just taste more fishy than others, if that makes sense. Like, it's hard to explain. probably finished for tonight. I can understand that, Sniper. Unfortunately, I haven't really added a whole lot of channel rewards to use the points on, or the coins, so that's partially probably my fault. But yeah, I plan on adding more things eventually. I just haven't gotten around to it. Let's see, because I was going to raid another channel. That's awesome, Zach. Hopefully I can get some more channel rewards added so that you guys can use those. Trying to see who all we have right now that's live. It's looking like Cybercat. So, I am gonna go ahead and raid Cybercat's channel. If you guys choose to stick around, I would really appreciate it, because that would help him out. But also, when you get to his stream, I'd appreciate if you could refresh the browser or the screen that you're on, just because that way it makes sure that the views are counting positively towards him, because if we raid, then like it doesn't count towards like potential partnership status or anything like that. But yeah, I really appreciate that, Zach, and I'm glad to have you and everyone else here. You guys are all awesome, and I had a lot of fun today doing our Q&A. I will be back on Wednesday evening, 10 p.m. Eastern Time, for anybody who wants to stop by then. I don't know if I'll be playing games or working on art then. It'll kind of just depend on what I have lined up. But yeah, we'll go ahead and raid Cybercat's channel. Yeah, thanks again everybody for watching, and I'll see you all later.